life is a journey, a never-ending quest. But what is it that you are searching for? The specific goals may differ, but however you define your personal quest, we all have one thing in common: the desire for happiness. At times, it may seem that what you've been seeking is just over the next ridge. Yet, like some ever-distant mirage, once you get there, the reward you desired seemed to have moved just beyond your reach. So again, you must strive to achieve an ever-elusive goal. Still, there always remains, like a shadow that's ever present, that unanswered question. What is it all about? Why am I here? What is the purpose? Listen. Take the journey. Not out there. Within. Join us now for a program designed to inspire and guide you on your life journey. Herein lies the foundation of this series, the good news. We'll explore the paths to your destiny and examine how you create reality through the power of your thought.
I know what it feels like when your dreams seem to slip away. But when you think it's out of reach, just let me say, lift up your head, look to the sky, reach for the stars, and they will show you how you can go higher, higher. There's nothing that you can't achieve if you just believe. You can go higher, higher. If there's a will, there'll always be a way. If you just believe.
In life, each of us experiences a unique journey. The intention of this series is not to provide you with any magic formulas or specific answers. Instead, we'll offer insights. Now, just being aware of these insights will have an effect on your life. But what effect? Where are you headed? What is it all about? Being successful? Take the time to find your own answer. It's different for each of us. What is your personal definition of success? How will you know you've arrived once you get there? Is it really a destination or just a state of mind? One popular myth links the degree of your success to the number of your possessions. We're constantly bombarded with the message that acquisition of a product will improve the consumer's life. Happiness and satisfaction are perceived as things that exist somewhere outside the self. Now, they say that crazy is doing the same thing over and over again in the same way while expecting a different result. So then, by that definition, all of us who believe that consumption leads to happiness are somewhat insane. It's truly amazing how enslaved we are by the idea that we are what we have. because we seem to be forever convinced that by acquiring more of the same, we will achieve the different results we desire. Ask yourself, is the road to happiness really paved with possessions? Perhaps the importance you've placed on the shallow act of merely gaining assets is as empty and meaningless as buying a trophy rather than competing for it in the championship. So then, if you don't really need all that stuff, what's the purpose of prosperity? Does gaining wealth really guarantee true happiness and peace of mind? No, that can't be it. We've all heard that money alone does not result in happiness. Perhaps the answer lies in gaining true fame, not just fortune. Maybe the success we all long for comes with the type of fame that's been achieved by any one of a number of well-known suicidal or drug-addicted superstars. No, it must be clear that fame alone doesn't always guarantee happiness either, if the pressures and problems which accompany fame sometimes result in suicide. Maybe true happiness is only reserved for the beautiful. If you enhance your beauty by working out or having surgery or some other method, will that bring the joy and popularity that guarantees happiness? Spend a day or two in the life of someone who is extremely beautiful, and you will realize that beauty alone does not lead to peace of mind. True and lasting beauty can only be found within. The facade of outer beauty is transitory and can change with time. If you base who you are only on what you look like, who will you be once that identity begins to fade with age? Realizing true happiness seems to be more about achieving a state of mind than reaching some sort of physical milestone. Given this, how will you choose the best route to your destiny? We all tend to focus first on our goal, but preparation is the foundation on which true success is built. Your journey must have a route, which begins with a starting point. To find this beginning, your first journey must be within. Dedicate some time to examining how you feel about yourself. Like flakes of snow from a long ago storm, the subtle influences of your early life experiences have built up over time to form the intricate pattern of your unique personality. This in turn shapes the life that you lead today. Before charging blindly ahead to pursue your goals, ask yourself this: what is at the heart of my desire? Why is this so important to me? You must find these answers and fully understand the source of your motivations before choosing a goal to pursue. What a shame it would be if you triumphed to find that the goal you'd achieved gave you no peace of mind. Take some time to look closely within. Learn to consider whether your negative beliefs are really authentic fears or just a customary condition in your life. In reviewing your past actions and experiences, you'll probably notice recurring patterns in your life. This familiar way of automatically thinking of the negative consequences is the type of disempowering habit that you want to discipline yourself to guard against. Can you see that many of your actions are actually reactions? Perhaps you are not exercising as much control over your life as your habits are. Through the years, your reactions to these experiences may have frozen into recurring behavior patterns. By tracing how these habits develop, you can break loose memories of early experiences. This type of self-exploration may help you to resolve the core issues behind your negative habits, which can then empower you to break free of these old habits and learn to live in the moment, thus choosing a new, more empowering way of dealing with situations that have stopped you in the past. Remember your childhood? Back then, you had a natural ability to create. Your mind focused on the present moment. Your emotions spontaneous and uninhibited. Free of concern or anxiety. Your body relaxed, sensitive, elastic, and aligned with gravity. Even now, you are self-contained with all that potential. You began life with nearly unlimited possibilities, but then we lose touch with many of our childhood skills through limiting beliefs, emotional conflict, and physical tensions. You must reclaim your right to regain clarity, serenity, and power, thus creating success in all you set out to do. Learn to reconnect with that child inside. The acknowledgement of your internal spirituality provides a strength within, a calmness and peace of mind that brings with it a total freedom from doubt, fear, and failure. This is a strength in which we all can share. Like drops of water flowing together through the river of life, each and every one of us is a part of the chemistry and energy that makes up the family of man. You are not alone in your quest for happiness. All humans have this common desire that makes us all equal. This knowledge will help you connect with your fellow man and foster a compassion for others. This is a connection that will help you meet the challenges in your life with confidence, stability, and peace of mind. Difficulties are an unavoidable part of life. When you feel confronted by a situation, be aware of your instinctive response. Instead of running away from the problem, as you may have done in the past, stand your ground. If you take the time to work through the problem to its solution, then you will realize an important dual benefit. You will advance on the path toward your goal and experience personal growth that allows you to more easily handle similar situations in the future. There's a good reason why most worthwhile goals are hard to achieve. If they weren't, then they would be so quickly accomplished that all the benefits of the lesson learned on the path to achieving the goal would never even come into play. Often, the benefit of striving for a hard-earned goal is in meeting the challenges that are part of the process. By pushing your limits, you will experience a personal growth that expands your capabilities into a whole new realm. Like the caterpillar that pushes beyond the safety and confinement of its cocoon to spread its newfound wings and fly. Develop a new awareness by being attentive to the lessons that situations in your life can teach you. Awareness is the starting point for self-growth. Learning something new is important, but it will only have value once you apply what you've learned. The process of acting upon lessons learned involves making mistakes. Even the wisest people make mistakes. The difference is that they learn from them. To make errors is a natural thing. In order to learn and make adjustments, you need to experience awareness. Being aware of a mistake is the beginning of a solution. If you're receptive to these messages, you can transform your experiences into wisdom. Be willing to admit your mistakes and accept that feeling of embarrassment or awkwardness that goes with it. The ability to begin anew and to be able to move on takes a wise person. In life, mistakes always lead to possibilities. Learning is a process of turning mistakes into perfection. On your journey of self-discovery, you will become aware of weaknesses as well as strengths. Awareness of your weaknesses enables you to improve. Awareness of your strengths brings forth confidence and happiness. Being aware is not always a pleasant thing. For instance, an alcoholic's first realization of his destructive habit is not pleasant. But while he is still in denial that the problem exists, he can never make progress in correcting it. As painful as it may be to acknowledge that there is a problem, it's the only way out of denial and onto the path which is the beginning of healing. Awareness thus induces self-improvement. The important messages to focus on are ones of hope and faith. Have faith in your abilities. Begin today to design the best path for your own spiritual journey. As a matter of fact, by viewing this message, you have already begun. Train your mind to experience life in a new way by listening to the voice within. You create reality with your thoughts in 3 ways. By turning your thoughts into actions, by interpreting the world around you through your thoughts, and by connecting to the power of the universal mind through your thoughts and prayers. Let's take a moment now to examine each one of these in detail. The power of thought has propelled the advancement of civilization. Throughout history, man has actually shaped the world around him by turning his thoughts and plans into action. Einstein developed the theory of relativity. That was an expression of thought which resulted in the greatest power known to man. The wishful thoughts of a young man, boldly stated, became a challenge.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
20 seconds. Ignition sequence starts. 3, 2, 1, 0.
JFK's words suggested that the impossible could be done.
We have a liftoff.
And it was. So then we each experience a reality of our own creation. If you focus your thoughts with conviction and free all inner doubt, the power of these thoughts will manifest into reality. Your thoughts have a direct influence on reality as you see it. Your thoughts are the mind's experience. They are your interpretation of reality. And through these interpretations, each of us literally creates our own world. Once you change your interpretation of the world around you, your life changes. Train your mind to experience life in a new way. Continuously maintain a positive frame of mind and avoid negative thoughts. There's a lesson to learn here. If you're judgmental of others and critical of the world around you, your interpretations will be skewed to the negative side. So be generous and compassionate in your acceptance of others. This way, you'll create a kinder, happier place in which to live. We are all part of a collective intelligence or universal mind. Because this energy is the source of all, we will refer to it simply as life. We feel this life energy running through us, but we can't see its source. We see the evidence of the divine intelligence, but we can't see its origin. Being a part of this life force gives you access, through the power of your thoughts, to a higher knowledge which affords you unlimited potential. It is inside you and available if you embrace it. Thoughts that you hold in your mind, whether conscious or unconscious, can be interpreted as requests. Know that you are of the Spirit, being part of all. You have the wisdom to achieve whatever there is that the world can offer you. Let go of fear. Adopt love. Learn from the unplanned moments and the situations they present. It's by letting go of the negative elements in your life that you'll have an open heart and mind to see the opportunities that are constantly before you. Whatever your goal is, you must possess a determination and conviction that you can succeed in order to realize success. If you believe in yourself, it will happen. Embrace life and realize the power available to you through the universal mind. We are surrounded by both a spiritual and mental consciousness. From the combination of these two, all things are made. The evidence is all around us. It all starts from formless, invisible intelligence. Thoughts and actions take form in our lives and experiences. Life is energy, and we are the vehicles through which this energy manifests itself. The source is the divine mind, which is invisible and can only take form by our actions and through us. We use this mind to think, and it only knows to give us what we ask of it. If your thoughts are negative, then negative results will follow. But if you think positively and with conviction, you will find the answers for your questions. And then, by going through the process, bringing into reality what you desire, you will see the results taking true form. Focus on positive thoughts and harness the power to maintain an ideal life. It is yours at birth, a natural gift that we are meant to utilize fully. A gift more precious and powerful than all the possessions we may long for in our material pursuits. It is a divine energy that provides confidence through an appreciation of your own perfection. We all start life with this empowering self-love. Once you become aware of your essence, which is a perfect spirit in harmony with the universe, you will know that you are made of spirit, and you are as one with God. This knowledge will lead you to an understanding of your unity with life through divine love. The power and love of God is revealed through you and me. Be exalted with a burning curiosity to know more about what is beyond this physical awareness. Take strength from the knowledge that We don't have to wait for some entity to come and save us from ourselves. There are no idols to depend on. No wise old man with a long flowing white beard to stand before in final judgment. We individually are discovering our own spirit. Your life is an effect of the Spirit. This belief is based entirely upon the knowledge that we are surrounded by a universal mind into which we think. This universal mind fills all space. It fills the space that man uses in the universe. It is in man as well as outside of him. As we think into this universal mind, we set a law in motion, which is creative and which contains within itself limitless possibilities. The source which we operate through is infinite, but we are finite. We have not evolved to a complete understanding of ourselves. We are constantly unfolding from a limitless potential beyond anything which we can even conceive. There is no limit to the universal law, but we are limited by our current understanding of it. As this understanding unfolds, our possibilities can be increased. You must expand your possibilities if you wish to draw a greater good into your life. Take a moment to step off the track in the rat race of life. Take the time to appreciate the world around you, and you'll realize that everything you've sought so desperately has been there all along. There is no place to get to. Nothing to achieve out there. True happiness must come from within. All the riches, beauty, and accomplishment in the world will never replace the simple pleasure and peace of self-love. Without this as a solid foundation to build on, our grandest constructs are mere castles of sand.
If there's a will, there'll always be a way. The road you chose may be rough, but don't you turn around. Take step by step and keep hope alive. You'll reach the solid ground. Nothing left to keep you down. Nothing's gonna stop you now.